right, y'all, this episode is being brought to you by My Computer Career. That's right. If you don't absolutely love what you do, go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today and become an information technology professional in as little as 4 months. That's mycomputercareer.edu. All right, y'all. Listen, man, it is Domestic Violence Month, the National Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And I'm so excited today to have October is National Domestic Violence Awareness Month, so there's no better time to have a conversation about this issue. According to the CDC, 1 in 4 women and 1 in 7 men will experience physical violence by their intimate partner at some point during their lifetime. Joining us by phone is licensed master social worker Catha Blackwell from the Partnership Against Domestic Violence. Good morning, Catha. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. Now, there's a big misconception that domestic violence is only physical. What other types of ways can, relationships be abusive?
Absolutely. Domestic violence is definitely more than just physical violence. It's also verbal abuse where the partner may be calling their significant other names or just calling them out their name. And then you also have economic abuse where they're controlling the money, where even if a significant other is working, the abuser may try to control how they spend the finances. There's not a level of mutuality where they're discussing how the money is spent together. There's just one person controlling everything. And so it definitely goes beyond physical abuse.
Right. Why do women sometimes leave and then return back to the abusive partner? I just don't understand.
That's definitely a good question. One thing we have to keep in mind is that people who are in relationships, they have the hope that this relationship will work out. And so, unfortunately, when it comes to a violent relationship, sometimes the victim will assume or think that it's their fault that the abuse has taken place. And so they may think to themselves, hey, if I just change, if I just become a better cook, if I just lose more weight, he'll love me more. When in actuality, it's not the victim's job to control him or to get him to stop being abusive, because abuse is a choice. Right. And so there are times where you have clients, where you have people who go back and forth to an abuser. It's not because they like being abused. It's because they have the hope the relationship will change. And then on top of that, there may be times where they just don't have the financial means to leave the relationship.
Now, what would you say to somebody who is listening right now who's in an abusive relationship right now?
If you're listening right now and you're in an abusive relationship, I encourage you to know and believe that there is a better life out there for you, that abuse is not a normal life, that it should not be in any healthy relationship. I encourage you to seek help. Every state and every county across this nation has a domestic violence agency that can at least help you figure out what the next steps you can take. Even if it's getting counseling for yourself or getting counseling for your children, I encourage you to get free. And there are many women across this nation who have been there, done that, got the T-shirt, and now they're free from that abuse.
So if someone is in need of help, is there a crisis number that they can call that's safe and secure where no one will know?
Yes, there is a national domestic violence hotline that they can call.
Okay, and
what's the number?
Yeah.
Do you have it?
Yes, it's 1-800-722-SAFE.
1-800-722-SAFE, S-A-F-E.
Yes. Yes, right. That's correct.
All right, so anybody out there that's in a situation right there, you need to take your phone out and dial this number. And what's the number again, Eva?
1-800-722-SAFE, S-A-F-E, 1-800-722-SAFE.
Catha, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And make sure you can come on anytime. We don't just have to wait for domestic violence, but you come on anytime. If you see the numbers going up, ticking up with stuff going on, especially during this pandemic or whatever, we don't have to just do this on Domestic Violence Month. You can call anytime. We'll be happy to have you.
Oh, that would be great. Thank you so much. The more awareness, the better.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. And how can people follow you to get more information?
Oh, absolutely. I'm on Facebook, and I'm also on Instagram at Catha Blackwell.
There it is. Y'all give it up. Show your love one time.